Hello beautiful listeners, welcome back to the channel. Happy to have you here again. Now sit back, relax, and let's begin today's narration.
Episode 4. Trick to Remember. It was a shiny morning with a warm glow everywhere in Vadodara as Yashvi got ready wearing her casuals and packed her small backpack with a pair of clothes, a napkin and some snacks, along with her headphone and mobile power bank. Her mother Nisha was happy to see her introverted daughter was getting adjusted to her new place and going out for a day trip with her new friends. She happily agreed for her trip when Yashvi told about it the previous day. Although it was an orthodox Gujarati family, Vrinda eagerly prepared for their day trip to the Statue of Unity. She had arranged a SUV vehicle with the help of her father, and all other required things like snacks, water, and online entry tickets at the Statue of Unity. She was all set to surprise her friends. The excitement in the air was noticeable when all the friends gathered at Vrinda's house. Yashvi, Ankit, Vikram, Kushi, Dev, and Palak were ready for an adventure, armed with snacks, cameras, and the enthusiasm that comes on that day. The journey began with the start of the car engine and the lively laughter of friends. As they hit the road, the landscape changed from crowd-filled city view to scenic countryside. The highway looked like an endless black ribbon, bordered by fields of vibrant and occasional views of colourful wildflowers. Ankit, the self-proclaimed DJ of the group, took charge of the playlist and put melodious tunes with his Bluetooth connection to car speakers. Soon, the atmosphere filled with laughter and jokes in between all friends. Vikram, the designated navigator, started guiding the driver to ask the location to break the surprise. But Vrinda hit his head with a chips pack. "I said nah. Within a few minutes you will come to know the location. Why do you want to hurry, Bucka?" she uttered softly. "Arey, this surprise is killing me," Vikram said, by knotting his face and resting his head on the shoulder of his girlfriend, Kushi. Laughing at his act, Kushi lightly patted her beloved boyfriend. The car was filled with laughter again, with the fun of all friends. Their trip continued through the twists and turns of the road. It was all the first time for Yashvi to have such a loud fun with a group of friends, and unknowingly, she was loving it all, and felt how come she missed this much of fun all her life back in London. She thanked Vrinda for that surprise trip. Vrinda squeezed her eyes and said, "Stop being so formal for everything like a British." "I am British by birth, sweetie," Yashvi chuckled. "Yeah, but you are a Gujarati, and we Gujus demand everything, so this formality never suits us." Everyone, including Yashvi, started laughing with her comments. Yashvi always wondered why she never finds anything annoying in the acts of Vrinda, whereas she used to get irritated at such jokes of her cousins. Yashvi was getting close to Vrinda's every move, and every joke or every talk. She couldn't help but steal glances at Vrinda. On the other hand, Vrinda always smiled whenever she stared at Yashvi. Their smiles lasted longer than usual. After a few hours of travel, the huge statue finally came into view, rising majestically against the sky. The sheer size of the statue of Sardar Vallabhbhai Patel left everyone in awe, and finally, the surprise was revealed to everyone, and a huge smile appeared on everyone's face, seeing the Statue of Unity, a new pride of our country. The car rolled to a stop at the parking, and the friends spilled out and waited for the free bus ride till statue, as the private cars were not allowed till the statue entry. They all took a bus and started laughing by cracking jokes on everything. Soon they reached the bus stop and got mesmerized by the giant view of the statue and Narmada River beside that. They all ran towards the main gate, eager to explore every corner of the iconic place. As they reached the gate, Vrinda showed the tickets to the gatekeeper by taking out the printout from her bag. One by one, all entered inside from the gate. All took selfies in the group and started running towards the statue, passing from the garden around. Vrinda held the hand of Yashvi and stopped her, and she took a selfie with her when everyone else moved ahead. Her selfies were going on with garden view, statue view, and more. Yashvi smiled at her act, which she loved the most. As they walked ahead, the statue's magnificence hypnotized them. The expansive surroundings offered breathtaking views of greenery, the river Narmada. All the friends posed for countless pictures, capturing memories that would last a lifetime.
Yashvi and Vrinda found themselves drawn to each other throughout the day. Their connection was deepening with every shared smile. An unspoken understanding gathered between them, creating a different emotion that wasn't ready to be expressed. They moved through the crowd, their shoulders brushing occasionally, each stolen glance telling a story of its own and creating questions in their minds. What is happening? As the day unfolded, the group explored the museum, marveling at the exhibits that recorded the life of the great leader Sardar Patel. The sun began its descent, casting a warm glow on the landscape. They decided to climb to the statue's observation deck, eager to witness the sunset from this remarkable vantage point. The elevator ride was filled with a mix of excitement and nervous energy. Yashvi and Vrinda stood side by side, their hearts beating in unison. When they reached the chest of the Sardar Patel statue, Vrinda's ears were clogged due to the extreme height of the statue. The elevator door opened, revealing a panoramic view that took their breath away. The sun painted the sky in shades of orange and pink, casting a warm glow over the landscape.
Vrinda was feeling uncomfortable due to ear clogging, and Yashvi understood her situation and she stood by her side holding her hand when the staff was explaining the details of the place from that point. As the friends lost in the beauty of the moment, Yashvi and Vrinda found themselves standing at the edge, lost in the massiveness before them. The cool breeze played with their hair, and the calmness of the moment created a wall of privacy around them. Yashvi's hand brushed against Vrinda's, which created a gentle shock between both of them. The group descended from the observation deck, shared the experience into their memories and thanked Vrinda for the surprise. Although Dev and Ankit visited the place before with their families, having a fun trip with friends would be always priceless. Evening, they saw the 3D show on the statue which described the story of Sardar Vallabhbhai Patel and the history of India on the statue itself, which was mesmerizing. After the show, they all had snacks and made their way back to the car by hiring private rickshaws. The air was filled with a comfortable silence and occasional laughter in between the conversation in the group. They reached the car and hit the road back to Vadodara. On the way, they all had dinner at a restaurant. All the friends slept on the way due to tiredness, and Vrinda was sitting next to Yashvi at the window seat. Their shoulders touched. Somehow Yashvi felt like this trip would have never ended. She wondered why she was getting pulled towards Vrinda all the time from the beginning. Vrinda somehow was understanding the feelings that were churning inside her. The return journey to Vadodara was a mix of tiredness and happiness. The day had been filled with laughter, stunning views, and unspoken emotions. Yashvi and Vrinda, though physically tired, felt a newfound energy in the strange territory of their evolving relationship. As the car pulled into Vadodara, the city lights welcomed them back. The day had been a chapter in the book of their friendship, marked by the magnificence of the Statue of Unity and the delicate shifts in their hearts. The group bid each other goodnight, their tired but happy faces illuminated by the warm glow of the street lights. Yashvi and Vrinda stood on the doorstep of Yashvi's house. The night was alive with the symphony of crickets. A moment hung in the air, covered with unspoken words. With a hesitant smile, Yashvi said, "Today was amazing, wasn't it?" Vrinda nodded, her eyes reflecting the sentiment. "Yeah, it really was, and I am happy you came. Actually, I want to confess, I had planned this trip for you," she confessed. "Really? Well, that came as a huge surprise for me that you had planned this all for me." Yashvi wondered. "Yeah, Actually, you lived all your life in London and I knew you never saw that place and I don't know why. I wanted to show you a piece of pride in our country. I want you to see the different colors of our country and enjoy being here in this great country. Vrinda softly said. Yashvi was still wondering why would Vrinda take all that pain to exhibit Yashvi about the country which she was not attached to. Yashvi's mother came to the gate to receive her beloved daughter and welcomed Vrinda to come inside. Vrinda said, "It's okay, auntie. I will come some other time as it is already late. All are waiting for me back at home." She waved to Yashvi and hopped inside her car. Yashvi stopped her from the window and said, "Hey, thanks for everything and do message me after reaching home." Vrinda smiled and waved at her. Yashvi smiled at her mother and Nisha hugged her, welcoming back from the trip. Yashvi opened the door of her room and got fresh by changing clothes. Her cousins were already asleep and she laid on her bed thinking about the fun she had all the day. Vrinda also reached home and sent a message to Yashvi privately that she had reached. Yashvi smiled reading that and replied, "Good, now sleep well as you must be tired planning all the things. Good night, my dear," with an emoji. Vrinda smiled and replied good night to her and kept the mobile aside and changed her clothes and laid on her bed sign. The day had been a journey not just to the Statue of Unity but into the uncharted territory of their hearts. The echoes of unspoken feelings vibrated in the quiet night, leaving the promise of a new chapter in their evolving story. If my story touched your heart, don't forget to like the video and subscribe to the channel. And if you'd like to support our little team, you're welcome to contribute any amount through the QR code shown in the video or the given IDs in the description. Your love means the world to us. See you in the next video.